Somebody call Ashton Forbes, because Rep Burlison is saying he's seen videos of orbs, 3 orbs circling planes. I mean, he says it. Let's watch it.
I've seen objects move at incredible speeds between planes, and I'm talking like Mach 3, that are kind of an orb or kind of spherical object. And I've also seen glowing orbs, like that almost look like a ball of, like it's definitely a ball of light.
Congressman, if you yourself or Tim Burchett or Luna had seen some pretty jaw-dropping sensory data on UAP, UFOs, could you potentially, as Tim said, he's seen some things that really was wow, and I don't know if you've seen the same data or not, but if you did identify some of those potential sensory data that's really compelling, could you take that straight to the president and say, could you declassify these? And would that work?
Yeah, we can certainly ask the president to declassify. We can ask, send a formal letter, kind of like the one that we just sent off yesterday, and make that request. That's a great strategy.
Strongly worded letter, gang. Let's go. I mean, got to do what you got to do. Fuck it.
To do that. And I think that what's also important to note is that we have, the documents that we made in that request have been given to us by whistleblowers and or journalists that have working with whistleblowers. And in those list of files, we have people on the inside that are monitoring whether or not those files are moved or deleted. So that's another thing that to keep in mind that we have in place. So
look at Burlison, bro. Burlison's created his own disclosure intelligence agency. He's got undercover operatives on the inside to make sure shit doesn't get deleted. He's flying all around the world. Bless his heart. Bless his heart.
So they can't really deny that the files exist. They may have to say, but at the end of the day, they're not going to. If those are deleted, that will be extremely interesting to find out.
Right.
And you will definitely know, because I'll be screaming from the rooftops.
Yeah.
You found, just curiosity, I'm out of curiosity, as the success that.
Wait, what was Burleson drinking? Sorry, I gotta know. I'm curious. What was that, guys? Is that a beer? I doubt he would be drinking a beer. It would be kind of funny in base, though. Is that a beer? What is that? Sorry, guys. I know this is kind of a dumb sidebar, but I'm just, sometimes the curiosity just gets me. Put in the comments what you guys think Burleson is drinking. Is that a root beer, maybe? Or is that like a Diet Dr. Pepper? I don't know why I care so much all of a sudden, but I'm fascinated.
Screaming from the rooftops.
Yeah.
You found.
Stillway says drinking a Modelo. Indy Luchador says drinking a White Claw. Zima Astrolab says. Azrael says it looks like a brew to me. Psyop says diet. Eric Tomlinson says apple juice. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so fascinated. Diet Coke, maybe? Is that like white and red? Diet Coke. Yep, Skywalker says Diet Coke. All right.
I'm just curious. I'm out of curiosity, as the success that you are achieving is increasing, has the resistance or the pushback increased at the same time?
I think we've been kind of. I think everything changed when Trump truthed out what he did. Everything changed.
Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. No, it's very funny to me that post on Truth Social, or just called Truth, like when Trump truthed that's when everything changed. That was the defining moment.
Same time.
I think we've been kind of. I think everything changed when Trump truthed out what he did. Everything changed. So I think that this was an annoyance for some. Other members of Congress, there's many that are very fascinated by this topic. But then there's a lot that, and generally speaking, it's the ones that have been around for a long time that for them, they kind of smirk about this, and that's fine. But yeah, I think it has really, what the president has done has really changed things. And I'll tell you, I myself have moved on this topic slightly. as you know, when I first started approaching this, I was highly skeptical that there's anything, that there's non-human intelligence that's visited this planet.
I'm gonna be honest, I love Burleson, but I kind of feel like he's thought these were angels since day one. Since day one. That's my theory. That's my theory. He's a great guy, but I feel like the whole I'm from the show me state. I feel like it was a little bit of I feel like you have to do that, Maybe I'm wrong, but I do think he's been all in for a minute. I mean, I think we're all excitable, but I don't know. Yeah, okay. Sorry.
What I can say is that what I've seen is that there is absolutely something happening. I've seen enough evidence, whether it's photos, videos, narratives from people that are sworn in behind closed doors, that demonstrate to me without any kind of level of doubt that there is absolutely some kind of objects that are flying, that are in essence messing with us, not being hostile, but really kind of messing with us in our military, whether it's military bases, nuclear missile sites, test ranges, and we do not know what these things are, and we do not have, they display an entirely different type of physics than we have ever seen.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, we're just so spoiled nowadays. Like in the 90s, this would have fed the UFO community for a decade, and now just an average Monday night, and there's 30 other things going on that are just as compelling.
And so it's an entire field of science that we have not discovered. So it's remarkable what's happening. And what's good to know is that this under this administration, under this previous, just by a statement from the president, the level of resources that are now going to be dedicated to finding out the truth about this is going to be dramatically increased.
Congressman, can I ask you a quick follow-up question? You said that some of the things that you have seen personally, could you describe the observed technology or the exhibited technology to some?
Good follow-up, James. Good follow-up. I like James' follow-up.
Some of these objects that have been picked up on the sensory data or sensors?
Yeah, so what I've seen, I've seen objects move at incredible speeds between planes, and I'm talking Mach 3, that are kind of an orb or kind of spherical object, and nothing really up close, but certainly clear as day, flying at incredible speeds. I've also seen
Eric Tummelson said this earlier too. Where was it? Oh well, I'll just read it. I'll recall from memory. I feel like it's well, I personally think it's already happened plenty of times that one of these things is going to hit a plane. It's going to be really tragic.
Glowing orbs that almost look like a ball of it's definitely a ball of light. In general, all of these objects seem to be about the size of a beach ball, whether it was the metallic object that's flying at incredible speeds or these glowing type of lights. They almost seem like a fluid type of I'm not. It could be plasma. It could be. I mean, I have no idea, but it looks like something that's fluid and glowing, and it's often different colors of lights. And sometimes it will appear, disappear, or come into, you know what I'm saying? It'll appear and disappear, or it'll move in right angles and things like that. So,
wow, we got to get those. Leak more of those, Burleson. But yes,